Alright guys, welcome to this video. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, there will be a lot of spoilers for Captain Marvel this video, so you've been warned. Alright, let's talk about this movie, Captain Marvel. I don't know. Well, fuck. I just watched this movie out of curiosity, and holy shit, it's better than I've expected. I am expecting this movie to be an absolute garbage with all this SJW propaganda and shit, Western stuff that I don't give a shit because I'm Asian. But nope, it was actually a lot better than I've expected. Alright, so let's talk about the good things first. Nick Fury is by far the best thing in this entire movie. He's got the best development. We get to know more about him, his past, the people around him, with that Captain Coulson, I think that was his name, the guy from Shield Agent Marvel TV series. Well, there's that, and he likes cat. That's lovely, you know. All right, that's probably the only good thing about the whole movie, though. The worst. All right, now let's get to the worst part. All right, like one of the many complaints I got. I have two main complaints about Captain Marvel. One of them is Captain Marvel is just way, way, way too complex for its own good. All right, now, now allow me to. It's just so fucking funny and weird, man. This movie tries to tackle so many things at once, like really many things. We got the whole government conspiracy using Tesseract and there's this war between the Kree and the Skrull, who actually turns out to be this whole racism thingy, like, oh, the Skrull does not want to abide to the Kree's rules, so we destroy the Skrull kind of stuff. Yeah, there's that a bit of racism like that, refugee stuff. There's somehow there's also another Tesseract in this thing. There's a fucking Tesseract in this thing. You know Tesseract, the big blue box that somehow appears in 3 or 4 different movies. Like it first appeared in Thor, I think. Oh wait, no, it isn't. No, whatever. The thing is, Tesseract is back. The blue box is back. I don't care. I don't like it. Oh, and by the way, at one point it was like a buddy cop film, and it was like amnesia theme film. Like holy shit, This is a Christopher Nolan's level of complexity and depth, but they kind of failed to do so. So like every single of this element, like the amnesia, like I want to find my own identity, I want to find my past in this planet, and then there's this government conspiracy who turns out one of the Kree spy on Earth using Tesseract to kind of help the Skrull, and then there's this Skrull and versus the Kree stuff, and then on the part in the middle of those movie we got Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, with Nick Fury buddy cop moments. Not moments like the whole. It's not moments really. It's like a lot of them. Stuff. It basically tries to tackle so many things, and then fails. All of them fails. So it's just like, oh yeah, that's a part of the plot now, and it just turns to another one. Oh, it's just a part of that plot now. Like literally, he just remember who she was like 10 minutes, like 10 or 20 minutes after like meeting with his old best friend, and that was it. There's also a lot of annoying fighting, editing. I think I'm kind of rich to talk about editing when I can't edit for shit though. Like what's gonna be shown in this video, one is gonna put a freaking Captain Marvel like blank for like the next 10 minutes or so. Alright, so let's talk about another one. And because of this, every single human's progression, like motivation, like transformation from like what motivates them to change, it just almost none of it. Like the main character just sort of there. She remembers stuff and then boom, I'm actually a hero now. I will become a hero for the people. Like okay, and then there is the villain, Jude Law, playing as Yon Gor, whatever his name is. Okay, whatever. Basically, we got Ronan again, and he's worse here for some reason. He's not intimidating at all. They just called him the accuser, and then just that, and then he literally at one point scared, just pissed his pants on the screen. Well, not like literally pissing his pants, but just like really scared that he was like, oh yeah, nope, 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 I'm out of here, pal. I'm ain't died today, man. I ain't died because some dumbass bitch just flying around blowing up ship and shit, y'all. Like, this is a shit villain, man. So it's just kind of fucked up. Final thing that I want to talk, I'm pretty sure I bored you guys already, but hear me out, alright? This is like the most important one. Why the fuck does this movie felt like a whole long, overly expensive opening to Avengers Endgame? Like, there's a scene at the end where the screen goes black and then it cuts to Avengers Endgame scene where Captain America and his gang just summons Captain Marvel, and then ends. There's a title card says Captain Marvel will appears in Avengers Endgame. So like I was like, what's the whole point of that? What? So this whole time I watch a movie about the characters just so we aren't so awkwardly introduced to her in Avengers Endgame. Like that was it. They just introduced these overly powerful characters, overly powerful female characters, just before Endgame, so that we do not get confused of her when she finally beat the shit out of Thanos, or helped beat the shit out of Thanos in Endgame. Like that was it. That was like the literal purpose of this whole movie. Like at first I was wondering, like, why the hell there's so many like complex grand theme here, like amnesia, racism, war, government conspiracy. But now I realize none of these fucking elements matters. None of them matters, really. Because all of this was completely secondary to the introduction of Captain Marvel to Endgame. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Disney hyped the shit out of this Captain Marvel with controversy and all that jazz. Just because, hey guys, remember April, we got Endgame in April. You better save stuff from that for that as well. You better cut off some fucking your wage or something, your income or something to watch Avengers Endgame. Better get that movie now. Yeah. So there's that. Sorry if I cut it off a bit abruptly there, but you know, it's just a shame though. Like I like Avengers. I like them. I love them a lot. I'm gonna watch them, the Endgame, this April. But it's just kind of shame though that this movie is like that, like Disney just market the shit out of this thing just for the sake of Avengers Endgame. Like, why would they do that? Why don't they just introduce Captain Marvel or Adam Warlock of all people? Adam Warlock was already introduced briefly in Guardians 2, Why don't they just use that? I don't fucking know. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening to this long ass rant. Subscribe, liked, or whatever. Well, have a good day or good night, because it's night. It's literally midnight, or oh wait, no, it's 10. It's 10 in my place. So, bye, I guess.